What if I told you the scariest level of financial discipline isn't extreme, it's controlled? No random spending. No emotional purchases. Investing raises before you ever see them. Living below your means when you could easily upgrade. Most people think discipline means restriction. It doesn't. It means saying no to things that don't move your future, even when you can afford them. That's terrifying in a world built on impulse. In this video, I'll show you what real financial discipline looks like and why almost nobody is willing to operate at that level. And once you see it, you'll realize why most people stay stuck, even when they earn more. You start by tracking every single dollar for 30 days, and yeah, it feels awkward at first. Every coffee run, every late night snack, every subscription you forgot existed gets written down. This is where real financial education begins, because what you measure, you control. It's one of the most underrated finance tips in personal finance, especially for fixing money habits fast. You're not judging yourself here, you're just observing like a scientist. When you do this, something wild happens in your brain, and that's financial psychology at work. You begin to notice patterns you never saw before, like how stress triggers spending or boredom leads to random purchases. Think about The Office, when Michael finally looks at the numbers and realizes where the money is actually going, not where he thought it was going. You experience that same oh wow moment, and it changes how you see money overnight. Practically speaking, you can use a simple notes app, a spreadsheet, or apps like Mint or an app to log everything daily. 5 minutes in the morning or before bed is enough, no fancy setup required. Studies show people who track expenses reduce unnecessary spending by up to 20% in the first month alone. That's real progress toward a stronger money mindset and learning how to make money work for you, not against you. By the end of the month, you don't just have numbers, you have clarity and leverage. You can clearly see which habits move you forward and which quietly drain your future. This awareness creates momentum and self-trust, which is the foundation of long-term personal finance success. And once you see the leaks, the next step is learning how to intentionally pause spending altogether, which is where things really get interesting. Now you level it up by choosing 2 no-spend days every single week. That means 0 impulse buys, no random Amazon scrolls, no it's only $5 excuses. This is where your money habits start shifting fast, because you're training discipline in real time. In personal finance, self-control beats high income almost every time, and this is one of those finance tips that sounds simple but hits hard. At first, you'll feel the itch to spend, and that's financial psychology showing up. You'll notice how often you buy out of boredom, stress, or just habit. It's like in The Karate Kid, when you have to practice the boring basics before you ever throw a real punch. These no-spend days are your wax on, wax off for developing a powerful money mindset. On those days, you get creative instead of spending. Cook what's already in your fridge, make coffee at home, use free entertainment like YouTube workouts or a walk outside. If you normally spend $20 a day on little things, 2 no-spend days a week could save you around $160 a month, nearly $2,000 a year. That's money you can redirect into investing, learning how to make money, or building smarter personal finance systems. Over time, you stop reacting emotionally and start acting intentionally. You're proving to yourself that you don't need constant spending to feel good or entertained. That confidence spills over into every other area of your financial education and decision-making. And once you realize you can control your impulses for a day, you'll be ready for the next challenge, which pushes your patience even further. Now you raise the bar with the 72-hour rule. If you want something that isn't a true necessity, you wait 3 full days before buying it. No exceptions, no but it's on sale loopholes. This is one of the most powerful finance tips in personal finance because it rewires your money habits at the emotional level, and that's pure financial psychology in action. When you wait, you separate desire from decision. You'll notice that about 60 to 70% of the things you needed suddenly don't feel urgent anymore. It's like in Stranger Things when the characters pause before rushing into the upside down. The smartest moves happen after a moment of strategy, not panic. You give your brain time to cool off, and that protects your money mindset from impulse-driven choices. Practically, you can create a 72-hour list in your phone. Write down the item, the price, and why you want it. After 3 days, ask yourself, Does this help me build assets, increase income, or strengthen my financial education? If it's a $300 gadget and you invest that instead at a 10% average return, that could grow to nearly $800 in 10 years. That's how you start thinking in long-term personal finance terms, not short-term dopamine hits. Over time, you become someone who doesn't react to marketing, trends, or peer pressure. You become strategic, calm, and intentional with how to make money and how to keep it. That's when people around you start wondering why you seem so financially steady. And once you've mastered delaying purchases, you're ready to make a bold move that frees up serious cash fast. Now you make a bold move. You cut one recurring expense immediately. Not later, not when things calm down, but now. This is where your money habits stop being theoretical and start becoming real personal finance power. Financial education isn't just about knowing finance tips, it's about executing even when it feels uncomfortable. Look at your subscriptions, memberships, or monthly bills and choose one to eliminate or downgrade. Maybe it's a $60 streaming bundle you barely use or a premium gym you haven't visited in weeks. It's like in the social network when the focus shifts to what actually moves the needle. Cutting distractions creates momentum. You're choosing long-term growth over short-term convenience. If you cut a $100 monthly expense and invest it instead with an average 8 to 10% annual return, that's over $15,000 in 10 years. That's not hype, that's math. This is how financial psychology shifts from consumption to ownership. Instead of asking, "What can I afford this month?" you start asking, "What can this money build for me over the next decade?" That question alone strengthens your money mindset fast. When you take that action, you prove to yourself that discipline creates margin. Margin creates opportunity. And opportunity is how you truly learn how to make money and multiply it. But cutting expenses is only half the equation, because soon you'll realize that shrinking costs has limits, and the next move is about expanding your income strategically. Now you flip the script completely. Whenever you get a raise, bonus, side hustle income, or tax refund, you invest first and upgrade your lifestyle later. This is one of those finance tips that separates people who look rich from people who actually build wealth through strong money habits. In personal finance, income growth without discipline just feeds lifestyle inflation. You've probably seen this play out in the pursuit of happiness. The breakthrough didn't come from spending more when money showed up, it came from staying focused and reinvesting effort into long-term stability. Financial psychology teaches that your brain wants immediate rewards, but a powerful money mindset delays upgrades until assets are growing. You grow investments before you grow expenses. Practically, you can automate this. If you get a $5,000 raise, increase your 401k contribution, open a Roth IRA, or buy index funds like VTI or SPY before touching your lifestyle. If you generate side income from freelancing, direct 70 to 80% into investments or debt payoff first. Over 10 years, consistently investing an extra $500 a month at 9% could grow to nearly $100,000. That's how to make money multiply instead of disappear. When you operate like this, you stop chasing status and start building freedom. You're not reacting to income, you're directing it with intention and financial education guiding your choices. This creates quiet confidence because you know your assets are growing behind the scenes. And once your income strategy is aligned, the next level is building real security that protects everything you're working for. Now you build real stability by stacking a 3 to 6 month emergency fund. This isn't optional in personal finance, it's foundational. Without cash reserves, even strong money habits can collapse under pressure. Financial psychology shows that when you feel unsafe financially, you make reactive decisions, and that's exactly what this step prevents. You're aiming to cover rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries, insurance, and minimum debt payments for at least 3 months, ideally 6. If your essential expenses are $3,000 a month, that means building $9,000 to $18,000 in a high-yield savings account. Think about Shark Tank, where entrepreneurs with cash reserves negotiate from strength, not desperation. That's the position you're putting yourself in. You can automate weekly transfers of $200 to $300, sell unused items, or temporarily increase income through freelance work or overtime. If you cut $400 in expenses and redirect it here, you could build a $12,000 fund in about 30 months, faster if you stay focused. These finance tips aren't flashy, but they create something priceless: breathing room. That breathing room strengthens your money mindset more than any motivational quote ever could. When you have cash reserves, you don't panic over a car repair, medical bill, or job transition. You make decisions calmly, strategically, and with confidence rooted in financial education. That calm changes how you negotiate, invest, and even pursue new ways of learning how to make money. And once you feel that level of control, you start realizing discipline isn't just financial, it's something deeper. Now you take everything deeper. Financial discipline isn't just about numbers, it's about who you're becoming while you manage your personal finance. Proverbs 21 verse 5 says, "The plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance," and that hits differently when you apply it to your money habits. Financial education without character falls apart, but discipline anchored in purpose builds something lasting. When you practice self-control with spending, investing, and how you make money, you're shaping your identity. It's like in Rocky, where the victory wasn't just in the ring, it was in the daily training nobody saw. Financial psychology shows that repeated small disciplines rewire your brain toward patience and long-term thinking. You're not just building wealth, you're building integrity. Practically, this means planning your week, reviewing your budget every Sunday, giving intentionally, and investing consistently even when emotions fluctuate. If you follow a written plan and automate 15 to 20% of your income toward investments and savings, over 20 years that consistency can create hundreds of thousands in assets. That's not luck, that's disciplined obedience applied to personal finance. That's a powerful money mindset rooted in faith and action. When you align your habits, your finances, and your faith, something shifts internally. You stop chasing approval and start pursuing stewardship, clarity, and long-term impact. You begin to see that abundance isn't accidental, it's structured and intentional. And now that you've seen the full framework, it's time to confront the bigger truth behind all of this. Now think about where you were mentally before this. Stressed about bills, reacting emotionally to spending, maybe telling yourself you just needed to make more money. But now you see it differently. You understand that real personal finance power comes from disciplined money habits, from mastering financial psychology, from applying real finance tips consistently. So here's the real question: are you going to stay comfortable, or are you finally ready to operate at a different level? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss finance tips that can completely transform your relationship with money. If you're serious about financial education and building a powerful money mindset, you need consistent exposure to strategies that teach you how to make money, how to protect it, and how to multiply it. Subscribe now so you don't miss tips that could transform your financial future. And if you're ready to go deeper, there's something that ties all of this together in a practical way. The Material Holistic Health, Nourish Your Mind, Balance Your Finances, Transform Your Life shows you exactly how to create passive income streams, eliminate debt strategically, build unshakable money habits, and maintain mental clarity under financial pressure. It connects financial psychology with daily execution so you're not just inspired, you're structured. Click the link in the pinned comment now and start transforming your finances today. Check out the material in the pinned comment and take action while the momentum is fresh. So ask yourself honestly, how would your life look 1 year from now if you actually applied everything you just learned? How different would your stress levels be if you had control, clarity, and a real system? You don't need luck. You need discipline, direction, and a decision. The scariest level of financial discipline isn't about fear, it's about freedom, and now you know exactly how to start.